Hi guys, and welcome to another video by Vegan and Proto. Thank you so much for being on the channel. Thank you for joining in, clicking and checking out what I'm up to. So as you can see from the description of this video, or from, you could have seen from the thumbnail, from the name of the video, or this video is going to be about cryptocurrency. Now, in one of my previous videos, I did mention that I am very interested in that, and I became interested in it recently. I've started doing a lot more thorough research on the subject, and in the past I knew about it, but I just haven't quite gotten into it as much as I'm getting into it now. So something exciting and interesting that recently has happened, and something that I've bought, is this Nano S cryptocurrency hardware wallet. So there are obviously different ways that you can store your cryptocurrency, but let's first talk about what it is.
My name is Bettina Warburg. I'm a researcher of transformative technologies and co-founder of Animal Ventures. Today, I've been challenged to explain one concept at 5 levels of increasing complexity. My topic is blockchain technology. Blockchain is a new network, and it's going to help us decentralize trade, allowing us to do a lot of our transactions much more peer-to-peer directly, and lower our use of intermediaries like companies or banks. We're going to talk about blockchain technology. Have you heard of blockchain?
I've heard of the words blockchain, but I'm not sure I know what it is.
So when we were much smaller societies, you and I could trade in our community pretty easily. But as the distance in our trade grew, we ended up inventing institutions, right? If you use Uber, or you use Airbnb, or you use Amazon even, these are just digital marketplaces and platforms that help us facilitate an exchange of value. But today, we actually have a technology that allows us to trade one-to-one, but at scale, and it's called blockchain technology. There is some kind of interface for it. You could have an app, or you could use your computer to do it. But instead of there being a company in the middle, or what's helping you make that transaction, is a bunch of software code. Okay. And so it's being run by all of these different computers that have like a node. So they're all running the same software and guaranteeing your transactions as they happen.
I mean, I would assume this technology is taking away business or activity from these middlemen.
In some cases, yeah, it is. And a lot of people in the financial industry in particular are looking at it from the banking side of how do we use this technology to trade things like Bitcoin or other tokens that are easier to use instead of today's currency. You know, a lot of people think about blockchain as Bitcoin because it's sort of in the news a lot, and it's this new cryptocurrency, and it's kind of exciting. But we're actually seeing a lot more use cases for blockchain that aren't around the currency side. They're more around how do you take any asset and be able to trade that using this same technology.
Is there a mechanism for verifying that person A is a legitimate seller or producer of the item?
So today, a lot of people are working on how to create identity structures that leverage blockchains. And one of the tools for doing that is being able to cryptographically sign for a given attribute. So your government could sign that you have a US passport, or a university could sign that you are a currently enrolled student. And you could then dole out that information and control it yourself. It means for trade. So tell me your version of a technical definition of blockchain.
A technical definition of blockchain is that it is a persistent, transparent, public, append-only ledger. So it is a system that you can add data to and not change previous data within it. It does this through a mechanism for creating consensus between scattered or distributed parties that do not need to trust each other, but just need to trust the mechanism by which their consensus is arrived at. In the case of blockchain, it relies on some form of challenge such that no one actor on the network is able to solve this challenge consistently more than everyone else on the network.
So it randomizes.
Yes, yeah, it randomizes the process and in theory ensures that no one can force the blockchain to accept a particular entry onto the ledger that others disagree with. One that relies on a mechanism for a peer-to-peer network that can maintain updates to the ledger and then verify those updates in such a way that it is impossible to defraud and impossible to alter after the fact.
So from that video that I have shared with you just before, and link from the original source is down below in the comments, so check them out if you're interested in that particular source. Cryptocurrency is just a digital type of currency. It is, you can share it and pay for it from person to person or from person to business and so on, and you can mine it or you can just purchase it off the stock market or crypto market. And the way you can store it is in one of these hardware wallets, or you can store it in software wallet on your laptop, or you can store it just in from whatever website you have bought it from. You can just keep it there. For example, Coinbase. So after you have purchased it, there are different things you can do with your cryptocurrency as well. Whether you're just sitting there and holding it and sitting on it, or you sell it, buy it, sell it, buy it, sell it, buy it because of that variation in the price, right? Or you know, when you sell it when it's at a higher and you sell it when it's at a lower price. It obviously takes a lot of brain juice, if you want to call it that, but it is something that you can do and how you can make money from it. Or you can sit on it, you can just buy Bitcoins and sit on it, or whichever cryptocurrency you choose to purchase. Or you can also invest it in Bitconnect. Look, I'm not gonna go into this in this video. I'm not gonna go on about Bitconnect. I'm not into it. I'm not here to try and sell it to you. I've considered it and I've looked into it a little bit, but I haven't fully used it too much myself. So I'm not going to try and convince you here to go and invest your cryptocurrency into something that, you know, there's all that stuff that goes on about it with the multi-level marketing and pyramid scheme and Ponzi and whatever else that goes on about Bitconnect. I'm here to talk about the actual wallet that I recently purchased. So when you open the wallet, let's open up the box. This is what it comes in. It's like this little thing that looks like a little USB. Yep, that you can connect it through the USB to your computer, and you can basically either use it as it is, or you can, it's open source and developer friendly. You can install third-party apps or build your own to use this little thing, and then basically you can just transfer your money to this wallet. What else comes in the box? I'll just open it in front of you. There's just like a little instruction thing here, little thing, and you know, your USB and a couple of little taggy things that you can carry it on and so on. So nothing too crazy. How much it costs? It's about $140, $150 off eBay. That's how much I got it for. And write down, so there's a little thing to write down your recovery phrases on, recovery sheet. There's a way to start Ledger Wallet, and here you go. So this is what I got. Why did I get it? Because I kind of believe this is one of the best little devices that you can keep your currency safer. And basically, if something was to happen with whatever website that you're currently holding your coins on, you're less likely to get it back. But with this little thing, you can just transfer your coins, and here it's just like a little name. And on Coinbase, there is just like send to wallet, and you just enter the number of this wallet, and basically it's very easy. It's just like a couple of steps, but this is what you do. And the coins that this can take are Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now I understand, like, obviously there are many other coins that are out there, and I am interested in a couple of them, but let's not make this video about that. This video is just kind of unboxing this little toy and kind of talking about that initially. Look, if you guys have awesome knowledge about cryptocurrency, or have epic channels or know good channels that talk about cryptocurrency, please note them down below. So everyone who's interested in this can go and watch them and basically learn a little bit more about them. Now, a couple of words about mining. I've looked into mining and obviously everything that comes with it. I haven't decided onto mining just yet, and I believe that after a couple of years it will kind of die down, the need to mine. I also personally believe that the value of Bitcoin and all these cryptocurrencies, well, a few of them, is gonna go up, which is why I am wanting to get amongst it, and I'm interested in it, and I've always been interested in finances and economics, and it's like one of the interests of mine. So it's all just a bit of fun, right? And why not try it out? So look into that. Let me know if you're interested in Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies and all that kind of stuff. And we'll end this video here, so not to make it too long, and we can talk about it more. Let me know if there are other things that you want to talk about in regards to cryptocurrencies, or if I should look into it, if I should do a video about Bitconnect being a pyramid scheme. I imagine how much hate I'm gonna get from that video, but it's alright. Okay, thanks for watching. Hope you found this video helpful, hope it was interesting, and I will see you again soon. Bye!